over here. Boom!
That could qualify as an angry run on Good Morning Football.
This is just something special.
Dawson Knox with the stiff arm and the...
Y'all got to come down here and watch this guy do this segment on the show. It's called Angry Runs.
Devin White, right now the scariest player in the NFL. You could have marched out Ronnie Lott and Ray Lewis. Josh Allen is running through them.
Kyle Brandt would call this an angry run.
Angry runs. You'll know a lot about that tomorrow on Good Morning Football.
Drop it. See ya. Boom. This is so good. Another one. Yeah, angry runs. Let's do this like Kevin Malone on karaoke night. You ought to know. We are delivered by FedEx. Brian Baumgartner, are you ready for angry runs?
I am. I love the medium shirt.
Thank you, my friend.
Let's go.
Says the man in the sweater vest. We're killing the fashion game here. I love it. Let's take a look back. Every single week we give one of these, a scepter. It's got a light up dragon face on it. We send it to the runner who has the most physically dominant run in the entire National Football League. Let's take a look back, shall we? Quinn Miners, the Snake Man, and Mike Boone, the running back. The Broncos had 50 different running backs who can run over 50 different tacklers. We crowned him, we sceptered him. Look at this absolute maniac right here. Does it look like a kind of guy who would own a reptile for fun? He owns multiple. How do we know? Because we sent the scepter to Denver, and they sent us the greatest picture this eyes have ever seen. Give me the scepter shot from these Denver Broncos trying to grind their way to the playoffs. Ba-boom! We got a belly, we got some sort of tribal tattoo, we got a snake named Donut, we got high and tight ball security, and we got a proclamation that there will never be a better Angry Runs photo. Take that and do with it what you will. Let's see what we get this week, because we're going to week 14, and we got all kinds of submissions. Who gets the first submission? First of all, the Interceptor World Tour. Look at how flush this thing is. We're running out of room. No room at the end. Robert Hunt, the Dolphins lineman, Najee Harris, James Conner from last night, Javonte Williams, A.J. Dillon, and the two beautiful supermodels from Denver. Who wants to join that crew? Who wants to join that crew? Peter Schrager, who's joining that crew this week?
Let's see who
Let's find out. First of all, remember way back in the day, week 1, the very first winner was this man, James Conner, with the scepter, with crazy tattoos, with the fuss. He got his name on his bicep. Let's get into last night. James Conner, here we go. In the red zone, just feed it to him. You can put it in the Wildcat, you can hand it to him, you can throw it to him, catch it with one hand. And this is just pure. This is grass-fed, organic, angry run. You don't have to truck somebody to the next dimension. Just run through 6 different guys. James Conner is the true Terminator. He can't be bargained with or reasoned with. He doesn't feel pain or pity or remorse or fear, and he never will be ever taken down by anybody on the Rams. It reminds me of that terrible Terminator movie where John Connor actually was a Terminator. Such a whiff. This is the real organic thing. The Khaleesi was in that movie. What was that movie? What were they doing? That's my man, James Conner. He is back through the Rams as he always does. Let's go. You know who's on Angry Runs this week? You know what really makes me happy? Kamara! Alvin Kamara is back on the field, and he is trucking dudes on the Jets. Giving back this thing up. Are you kidding me? Because look at the reaction on the sideline. I don't know who that is, but this is a full truck by Alvin. Look at this guy. Peter, you usually know these people. Who is this bald-headed gentleman right here? This is the kind of thing when if Kamara wins this, bald-headed Telly Savalas guy over here also gets a scepter.
I would say it's Robert Saleh, but he's on the other sideline.
It can't possibly be Saleh. It can't be him. Maybe it's somebody else somehow and connected to Saleh, but he's got a beautiful head. And Alvin Kamara back 31 touches after being away what felt like 31 weeks. Woo! We love you. We would love nothing more than to send a scepter down to New Orleans. But hold on. We got more. Who is up next in this? Oh, my God, that is really good. Sorry, New York Jets. Loserville, not my phrase, the New York Post. Ravens, look at Mark Andrews, an absolute tenacious beast. Go, go, go. He's still going to spike that thing down. Andrews is pissed. He wants to get this season going. There's been so many injuries, and it's he and Lamar out there making miracles. Watch. Second he gets the ball. Punch you, go, go. Oh, his own head coach was hyping this one after the game, saying he's an absolute maniac. Andrews, we've never given you one. We've given Patrick Ricard one, Hayden Hurst one when he was on the Ravens. Mark Andrews doing the full rodeo clown carry right here. That is my kind of guy. But is it enough? Is it enough? He is the very first Baltimore Ravens to be nominated for this in the entire 2021 season. Would love to give it to him. Let's go outside the box, my friends. Buffalo versus Tampa had everything, including Mike Evans. Watch what happens. Boom! Oh, no. Oh, Mike, why'd you have to do him like that? Look out. We got a camera guy here in a red vest. The official gets out of the way. Bam! Ranger guy stops him over here. But the camera guy's down. There's all kinds of action. Bringing it close. Big Mike, official. Boom, camera guy, Ranger hat. Now, I want you guys to know.
Yeah.
Jackson Smith is the name of the camera operator.
Okay.
We found it out. Here it comes. And you know why it's all worth it? Because he gets the shot. Give me the shot. This is Jackson Smith's shot. Ah! Jackson Smith goes careening out of the shot. Big Mike goes about 6'5", 230, and he still gets it. Jackson Smith works for ESPN. He works for CBS. He's an Alabama Birmingham guy. He is Southern tough, and look at how good he gets. You think he's gonna move and not get the shot? Not on your life. I love this. Mike, oh, there he is.
There he is.
Jackson, Redemption 5. Look at him. He's masked up. He's got a sweet little hoodie, and he's got his camera and a married man we respect it. Jackson
Respect
Smith.
marriage.
Welcome to Angry Runs. I don't care if it was gonna be Earl Campbell. He was gonna sit there and just get that shot because he's a pro. And now we got a roundup. Guys, there's a lot to choose from this one.
Man.
Baumgartner, this is when I usually start to pass out. We have James Conner, Alvin Kamara, Mark Andrews, and Mike Evans, plus Jackson Smith, the camera guy. Let's start with Peter.
I gotta go right down to Birmingham, Alabama. This is going to Jackson Smith, the camera guy, and I would also give it to Mike Evans. Can we share it here? I would even give it to the county sheriff, who I saw on the sidelines there.
The optics are tricky here.
Yeah,
because Jackson Smith got run over. I don't know that Mike Evans wants to win this for running over a cameraman.
Yeah.
But Adams, where do you take it?
I'm going to take it to Mark Andrews. The sheer determination on the play. I also don't think, because it's been an up and down season, Mark Andrews gets enough love for how good of a year he's having. So I'm going to give it to Mark Andrews.
All right.
Beautiful angry run.
Brian Baumgartner, what do you think?
I got to go with Connor. I'm sorry. I can't make the joke. I can't make the joke. Because there was not just that run. There was the other run earlier where he makes Donald miss
On a fourth down.
To score the first touchdown.
So angry.
I'm angry.
Okay.
I'm really angry.
I think it's Connor, but okay.
Connor's me. But
I'm very tempted to go Cardinals because, remember, they get very chippy about who. And look at this, by the way. The total nominations we've had in the entire season up to now. You think this is a coincidence? Pats, Broncos, Bucks, teams that matter, teams that run. By the way, shout out to teams like the Giants and Jets and all these teams out here with two. But this is the list you are shooting for. We have Mark Andrews, James Conner, and Mike Evans plus Jackson Smith, the cameraman. This thing's going to Tampa. This thing's going to Tampa again. It's a weird one, but we're going with it. Mike Evans, let's get you together somehow with Jackson Smith, this incredible cameraman who goes face first into the grass. All kinds of things happening in Tampa. Most of all, they are getting the scepter. Jackson Smith, Mike Evans, the world champs. You win the scepter. That is Angry Runs. Boom!